find the extreme values, if any, and the intervals of the monotony of the function f of x is equal to x squared minus 7 all over x plus 4. So first let's find the zeros and infinities of this function. So to find the zeros, we set the numerator equals 0. So first we find the zeros. So we have x squared minus 7 is equal to 0, or x squared is equal to 7, and x is equal to plus and minus the square root of 7, and this is approximately 2.6. And to find the infinity, we set the denominator equals 0. So we have x plus 4, so infinity. So x plus 4 is equal to 0, or x is equal to minus 4. So when we put it in a number line, so 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, and here minus 1, minus 2, minus 3, minus 4, so minus 5. So here is the infinity at minus 4. So I draw a dotted line, and the zeros are at plus and minus 2.6, so it's roughly about here. So here's the 1 0, and the other one is 2.6. So this is plus and minus 2.6, so it's about right here. So so let's label it. This is 0, these are the 0, and this is also the 0, and this is the infinity line. Now the function can change sign only at 0 or at infinity. So let's examine and do some test values. So for example, at x is equal to minus 10, so we plug in minus 10 into the function, we get minus 10 squared minus 7 over minus 10 plus 4, and we get a negative 93 over 96. So the function is negative on this side. Now if we test negative 3, so we plug in minus 3 into the function, we get minus 3 squared minus 7 over minus 3 plus 4, and we get a positive 2. So in this region it is positive. Now if we test here 0, when you plug in 0 into the function, we get 0 squared minus 7 over 0 plus 4, and we get a negative 7/4. So in this region, this is negative. Now if we test this region on the right side of the 0, say x is equal to 10, so we plug in 10 into the function, 10 squared minus 7 over 10 plus 4, and we get a positive 93 over 14. So this region is positive. So we now know the roughly how the graph looks like. So next we find the extreme values. So we find the extreme values of the function at x is equal to plus and minus infinity. So when f of x um, when f of x goes to minus infinity, then we have x squared over x, because we ignore the minus 7 and plus 4 because they are insignificant when it comes to infinity, because infinity is a very large number, so they are not noticeable. So here we have x squared over x, and so f of x, when x goes to minus infinity, then this is minus infinity, and the same with when x goes to positive infinity, then also the function is positive infinity. So we calculate the maximum and minimum of this function. So we use calculus to find the maximum and minimum using calculus. So to find the maximum and minimum, we set the f dx to 0. So we have this function, f of x. So f of x is equal to x squared minus 7 over x plus 4. So we recognize that this is the f dx is equal to u over v. So, and this is, so u over v, so this is u, x squared minus 7, and v is equal to x plus 4. So let's write that down. So v is equal to this one, x plus 4, the denominator, and u is equal to x squared minus 7. So now we have dv dx is equal to just 1, and du dx is equal to, the exponent comes down, so it's 2x. So we have the rule of derivative. So we have uv, so this is equal to the v du dx minus u dv dx, and this is over b squared. So we plug in our numbers. So we have the f dx is equal to, so this is v is equal to x plus 4, and then du dx, we calculated that this is 2x. Now minus u, x squared minus 7, and then dv dx is just 1. Now the bottom is b squared. Now, so we square this one, x plus 4 squared. So we multiply this and then combine it. So we have 2x and an x. So this is 2x squared. And then plus 4 times 2 is 8x minus x squared minus 7. And this is all over x plus 4 squared. So we have a 2x squared and a minus x squared for a net of just x squared, and then plus 8x and a minus 7, and on the bottom we have x plus 4 squared. So to find the max and minimum, we to df dx is equal to 0. But we set the numerator, only the numerator equals 0 because 0 over um, anything is 0. So we have x squared plus 8x minus 7 equals 0. Let's see. Minus x squared plus, yeah, we made a minus 7 and a minus 7 is a plus 7. So we made a sign error. So x squared plus 8x plus 7 equals 0. So we can factor this one out. So we have an x and a plus 7 and a plus 1. So we set each factor to 0. So x plus 7 equals 0, or x is equal to minus 7. And this one, x plus 1 equals 7, or x is equal to minus 1. So we got that one. So let's graph our function. So now we know the maximum and minimum. So let's draw our graph. So let's draw it right here. So this is 0, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. And this is minus 4 and minus 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So our number line looks like this. So at minus 10, we tested minus 10. So it's positive. So it's first, let's draw our infinity. So this is the infinity line. And then let's mark our zeros. It's minus 2.6. So it's about right here. And then 2.6 plus 2.6. So here are the zeros. So let's label it. This is minus 2.6. And this point is plus 2.6. So here at minus 10, it's negative, so it starts here. So minus infinity. So it starts here and it goes back down there. The other one, it starts here and then it goes down to the 0. So it approached the 0 and then it goes down and then it goes to the other 0. So and then it goes back up to plus infinity. Now they want to know what are the coordinates of these high points and these low points. So we found that in calculus we found the number x is equal to the x coordinates, which is equal to x is equal to minus 7 and x is equal to minus 1. So here x is minus 1, so x is equal to minus 1. To find the partner, we plug in minus 1 into the equation, so we have f of minus 1 is equal to x squared minus 7 over x plus 4. So we plug in minus 1, so minus 1 squared minus 7 over minus 1 plus 4, and this is equal to minus 6 over 3, or this is equal to a minus 2. So the low point is x is, my drawing is a little off, so here, so this is the low point, and then it goes back. So here's the low point. This is minus 1 and minus 2. Now the other part of this graph is the maximum. We found that x is equal to minus 7. So x is equal to minus 7. So let's plug in minus 7 into the equation and find a partner. So f of minus 7 is equal to minus 7 squared minus 7 over minus 7 plus 4. So this is minus 7 times minus 7 is a positive 49 minus 7 over minus 3. And this is equal to 42 over minus 3, or this is minus 14. So the coordinates of this high point here is minus 7 comma minus 14. So I think they want to know what are these coordinates, what are these points, the high points and the low points. So these are the answers.